Okay, Lily, you need to think about one fact about the squid.
Well, they have eyes the size of beach balls, they have 8 tentacles like an octopus, and they squirt ink when they get scared. Oh, I'd like to write the giant squid squirts ink.
Right, keep that sentence in your head, Lily, and we need to break it down. Now, that's 5 words. Now, what's the first word, Lily?
The. Tricky word, the.
Okay, the is one of our tricky words, and we know that we must not try to sound them out. And if you're not sure, have a look in your tricky word bag and see if you can find it.
Found it!
Well done, Lily. Let's write that first. So it's a t, a h, and a e. Right. So I don't need my magnets for this one, but I am thinking that if this is the first word in my sentence, we've been learning that it needs to be a capital letter at the beginning. So instead of that small t, I'm going to change it to a capital T. Right. Which is 2 lines. And then I can copy this river bridge H and a river bridge E. That was useful. Thank you, Lily. Right, you can take that away. Now, next word in our sentence. What was it we were writing? Oh, yes, that's right. We were writing the giant squid squirts ink. So I'm going to use my magnets again today to help me sound out the words. So giant. I can hear the sound j at the beginning, and then in the middle I. Now it might sound like a tricky word, I, but don't get fooled because you don't have a word in a word. So we're thinking about that diagram, not a digraph, is it? It's a trigraph. I, g, h. So let's put those. We've got an I, g, and a h. J, I, nt, n. J, I, n. Giant. T, t, t. Oh, to move that over. We're not going to see it all, are we? J, I, n, t. Giant. Now I've got to write that down. Okay, so I need to move my magnets just out of the way a minute so I can write it down. So leave a finger space because it's a new word. And we're going to do J, I, which is I, a g, and a h. J, I. Oh, I need my funny fingers. J, I, n. Oh, that's right. N. T. Gosh, that's a long word. The giant. The giant what? The giant squid. Okay. We need to move my magnets out the way a minute. I don't need those ones. The giant squid. Let's use my phoneme fingers to help me out. Squid. Squid. So I can hear a s at the beginning. So let's start with that. We've got s, qua, 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 qua. Oh, qua, qua. Oh, yes. Qua, qua, qua. That's a digraph. A Q and a U together. Qua, qua, qua. Squa, squa, I, d, I, 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 I. Squa, id, d, 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 d. Brilliant. Right, I think I've done my whole word. Let me just check it. Squa, I, d, squid. Okay. Let's move those out of the way while I write squid. So finger space again, it's a new word. I, d. The giant squid. Oh, what does he do? The giant squid. That's right, he squirts ink. So let's use my phoneme fingers again. S, qu, ts. Not sure about the end bit. Let's start with the beginning again. S, qu, s, s. I know I can definitely hear that s at the beginning. S, qu, qu. What's that sound again? That digraph again. Qu, qu, qu. So it's the Q and the U together that makes qu. Squa, squa. Oh. I wonder which it is. I'm not sure. I think it's, well, I can remember this one. I definitely remember this and that makes the sound doesn't it? Squa, squir. Sounds a bit long. I might need to move these letters across a bit. Squirt. Oh, that's tricky at the end, isn't it? Squirt. Squirt. Oh, squirt. Let's do squirt, and then I'll put s on at the end. Squirt. Squirt. And then I want squirts. So a s on the end. So it's two s. Even though there's one at the beginning, there's another one on the end as well. Squirt. Squirts. The giant squid squirts. Okay, let's pop them up the top there. And then I can copy them down. So we've got squa, and a t, t, t. The giant squid squirts ink. Oh, that's a nice easy one to end the sentence with, isn't it? We've got I, n, I, n, k, k, k. I wonder which k it is at the end. I think normally at the end of a word it's a kickinker, so I'm going to choose that one because I think that one might be right. I, n, k, ink. Right, let's move those out of the way and I'll write those down. Oh, I've muddled them up. I would have written them down in the wrong order. Kicking curse, a tricky one. Right. Now, do you remember back when we were writing a sentence on Monday about the octopus? We said when our idea is finished, we put something at the end. It's called a full stop, and it's just a little dot to tell everyone we've finished our idea. And everything we've written makes sense. I couldn't put my full stop here. I couldn't write the giant squid squirts and then put the full stop there because we don't know what it squirts. So we put it squirts ink. That makes sense as a sentence. So we remember today to use a capital letter at the beginning of our sentence, and we've remembered to use a full stop. Now, you need to have a go. See what you can come up with. See if you can write a sentence by yourself. It'd be really good if you could do it independently. You might have joined in with me, and that's great. Now, what we'd really like to see is you writing your own sentence and sending it in. That would be rather fantastic. So if you'd like to share the writing with me, the giant squid squirts ink, and see if you can join in, that would be great. And if you could see if you could do it by yourself, independently, without a grown-up helping you, that would be amazing. Because remember, in reception, we're looking for independent writers. And let us know how you get on. Fantastic.